What's going on, everyone? If you're in the US like me and you're celebrating Thanksgiving, I hope you've had a great Thanksgiving day so far. And I just wanted to let you guys know that I'm really excited about this game that's coming up this weekend between Michigan and Ohio State. And before I get into the video, if you have anything that you want to say about the video, please leave a comment in the comment section below. Let me know how you feel about the game. Let me know who you think is going to win. Let me know who you think is a better team. Just comment. If you think Michigan sucks, let me know. If you're an Ohio State fan and you want to just trash your team, go ahead. If you're a Michigan fan and you want to speak highly about the team, go ahead and do that. Leave a comment in the comment section below and let me know how you feel. So anyways, I wanted to get into the video. I'm really excited about making this video, mainly because this game is for all the marbles. Let's face it, whoever wins this game is going to be in the college football playoffs, period. The loser, I don't know what's going to happen with them. They're going to be 10-2, and they're going to have to rely on the committee to get them in. And I don't know if they're going to be able to do that. It all depends on what happens to the teams below them and what happens in the Big Ten West. So I'm really excited about making the video, not only because of the enormity of the game, but also because I'm going to try and give you as much analysis as possible. I've taken the time to watch a few of the Ohio State games, from start to finish. So I have a general idea of how they play, what they like to do and stuff like that, and I do want to definitely incorporate that into the video today. So anyways, what I want to do is, first of all, talk about what are going to be the keys to us winning the game. First, I'm going to start off on our defense. So what I've noticed from Ohio State is, for the most part, this is a run-happy team. They like to run the ball, whether it be through quarterback runs with Barrett, or running the ball with Samuel or with Mike Weber. Now, that's what they like to do. Now, off of that, I've noticed that they like to incorporate either doing that through the option, so having it where either the running back will take it or the quarterback will take it, or they'll like to do play action, off of that to get big plays. So right off the bat, I think the key to us getting the victory is going to be containment. And what I mean by that is this. From what I've saw, the teams that have been successful against Ohio State have been able to keep J.T. Barrett contained, not allowing him to take off and scamper and get big plays. Their running option, especially through the quarterback, is basically like a quarterback draw. I'm not talking about when they do the option, but when he actually runs and it's a design run, it's more of like a quarterback draw. He reminds me of a bigger, stronger Denard Robinson with a better arm. Not more accurate, but just with a better, stronger arm. And the running styles are a little bit different. When Denard was in there, they were more of a straight-up running team with the quarterback, meaning it was like straight run offense. We had the halfback as a lead blocker for Denard. It was zone blocking, and it was an actual run. With what I've seen from Ohio State, they don't really do that. It's more of, we're going to pretend like we're going back into a passing situation, and then out of that, we're going to run the football. So it's like a quarterback draw. And they're real effective like that, because what ends up happening is teams are more focused because they think it's a pass and trying to get the pass rush up the field, and they end up leaving lanes wide open for him to take off on. So what we need to do is be disciplined in how we rush the passer. So it's not a matter of getting upfield and running past them, and then once you get past them, that just opens up the lanes for him to take off and run. So we got to stay in our lanes. We can't overrun the play. We have to keep him contained, and we have to have someone spying on him at all times. Whether it's Peppers or whoever it is, There has to be someone that's just sitting there spying on the quarterback, waiting for him to take off. We have to keep him contained. We have to keep him in the pocket, make him a pocket passer. That is going to be so important. When I've seen teams get in trouble with him is where they're either being overly aggressive rushing the passer and they overrun the play and he's able to take off, or they do a pass rush where they'll stun to get themselves out of the lanes, out of position, and just open up the lanes for him to take off, or just being undisciplined. You have to make him beat you with his arm. He's not that accurate. I mean, I've seen a couple of games where he's like 9 for 21, 10 for 22. This last game against Michigan State, he was under 50% passing for only like 85 yards. So I think our defense is much better than Michigan State's defenses. We have the players, we have the athletes to do this. We just have to be disciplined. If you're going to blitz, don't come in too hot, too fast, and overrun him. Because once you do that, it's just going to open up the rest of the field, and he's going to have a field day with that. You have to stay disciplined, especially on the play action. We can't give up the big plays over the middle like I saw them do against Michigan State, where they gave up a big passing play off of the play action. We got to keep that contained, keep everything in front of him, and make him drive all the way down the field. No short fields. If he's going to score, he's going to have to score from 75, 80 yards out, whatever the case may be. So we have to get pressure, but we have to be disciplined in getting the pressure. Force him to be the pocket passer that I don't think he is. So that's going to be the keys on defense. On offense, well, it's all going to hinge on, first it's going to hinge on who's going to be starting for us. My gut feeling says it's still going to be O'Korn, and that Wilton Speight is not going to start. I mean, I know what Harbaugh is doing. He's doing the same thing he did for the Indiana game. He doesn't want us to give away who's going to start before the game so they can game plan for it. I get it. But I don't know, man. I'm thinking that the initial report that came out talking about he has a broken collarbone, that may be accurate, man. And I think that he's just trying to wing it and have them as least prepared as possible for this game, with the hope, that Wilton Speight may play, so they have to game plan for that. But I think O'Korn is going to start again, and if he does, man, offensive line, if there was ever a game when we need you to step up and have the biggest game of your careers, it's going to be this game. First of all, the pass protection is going to have to be much better. Definitely much better than what we did the last couple of games. Ohio State is better defensively than Iowa or Indiana, which is funny enough. Indiana is actually one of the teams that had him pass for under 50%. But I think that offensively, we have to have the best pass protection that we have, because these guys can rush the passer pretty good. And we're going to have to rely heavily on running the football. So we're going to need one of our guys to have a 100-yard game. It can't be a game like we had against Iowa where nobody's getting free. We need a big game out of our running backs. We need a big game from our offensive line making and creating those holes to get our running backs into the second and third level. That is going to be so crucial, because if O'Korn is starting, let's face it, I don't think Harbaugh has the confidence to just let him go and just pass it. He can't make any mistakes this game. And I think that I didn't mention this properly in my analysis video from last week, but O'Korn just looked, I did mention that he looked scared, but he looked like he looked like a guy that didn't want to take a hit. I mean, there was a couple of plays where all he had to do was just stay in there, for like a half second more, step into his throw, and he would have got the completion. The first one was it was like a slant play on third down to Darboh, and he just threw it fading away, and the ball ended up at his feet. And then the second play was he had time. They were coming in on him, and it's like he threw it and just like fell to the ground. And that was when he threw it incomplete to Jehu Chesson. When it was like he was wide open on the left side of the field. I mean, it would have been a touchdown from what I saw. He was that wide open, but because he didn't want to take the hit. He didn't step into the throw. He was falling down, fading away, and the ball ended up just hitting the turf. And I think after that, Harbaugh was like, "I'm through with this guy. I don't trust him to make a throw. We're just going to hand off the ball as much as possible and try to win this on the ground." So I don't know if he's any more confident in O'Korn. I doubt it. I mean, O'Korn looked like a guy that hadn't thrown a football in 2 years, let alone just started a game in 2 years. So I don't know. It's going to be a run-heavy game if he's in there. If Wilton Speight is in there and he's perfectly healthy, I feel even more confident in us getting the victory because I know that we're going to have our shots down the field with him in there. But we just can't turn over the ball against these guys. In that Nebraska game, I mean, I remember the first series was a pick six. You can't give these guys free points. They have to earn every single point. They have to be able to go the full length of the football field and score on us. No big plays, no fumbles, no interceptions where they run it back to our side of the field. They got to earn this, man. Earn it all the way. I think our defense can hold out against these guys. I mean, honestly, I think that if we can just be disciplined, our defense can hold these guys. It's just going to be a matter of how much offense that we can generate in this game because it's going to be a close game. It's not going to be a high shootout game. I think it's going to be one of these lowest scoring games, especially if the weather conditions were like what they were last week, where it's either real cold or real windy. It's not going to be a good game for the quarterbacks, and it's not going to be a high-scoring game at all. So that's how I feel that we could get the victory. Now, key factors in this game are going to be definitely the special teams. We need to make some sort of play on special teams. Jabril Peppers, man, if there's ever a game that you have to step up and do what you need to do, who cares about the Heisman and all that stuff? You got to make a play this game, whether it's returning a kick, whether it's something on defense, something on offense. But this is your game right now to show America, show the world how good you are, how talented you are, and how much of a difference maker you can be. We need you to do something in this game, man. I mean, don't get me wrong, you've been doing everything for us all over the field all season, but if there's ever a game where you just took over, and there's ever a game where you just were the difference in us getting the victory, it's going to be this game. Especially if O'Korn is starting, we're going to need some sort of boost from you. So if it's you getting very big returns on either the kick return or punt return game, we need you this game, man. Every yard for us on offense is going to be critical. It's going to be hard to move the ball. Passing yards are going to be at premium. So the less we have to work on offense, the better it's going to be for us. Kicking game is going to be crucial. We need, the kicking game to be on point because it may come down to whoever has the ball last. It may come down to kicking a 45 yard field goal for the win. So we need the special teams to be at their best for this game. So, I mean, where do I think we stand? I think that we have a good chance to win. I know it's on the road. We didn't travel well the last time we were on the road, but both teams are kind of, they're not at the place where you would think that they would be at this point in time in the season. I don't know, that's just a mere fact that we played 11 games so far, but definitely both offenses from the last game were not on point. Our defense was okay the last couple of games. I mean, I guess maybe I'm being a little bit critical of them, seeing that they only gave up 13 and 10 points respectively. But I've noticed that they haven't been getting the push that we've been needing. And this is going to be key for us to win as well, because their offensive line has been shoddy all year. So we need to generate pressure. We need to have him feel uncomfortable. We need to knock him down a few times, take a couple of hits, feel the pressure when he's throwing, make him throw off his back foot. We need some sort of pressure on him to make him feel uncomfortable back there. If he's just sitting back there and has time, he's gonna deliver the football like any other quarterback is gonna do. But if he's feeling the pressure and he's forced to, throw in a run or take off when he shouldn't, that's when we can swoop in and get those yards for negative plays. So the line play is going to be very key for us on both sides of the football, but especially for the defensive line. This is a game where you have to play your best and play discipline. Stay in your lanes. Don't go trying to stun around, go extra wide or anything like that. Just do your job to get pressure and allow the other players to fill in the gaps and get the stops that we need. So overall, I think that we have a good chance of winning this game. Like I said, it's going to be a close game. It's going to be a fourth quarter game where it may come down to whoever has the ball last is going to win. And I think overall, I think our defense is going to do their job and hold these guys to anywhere from about, 13 to 16 points. It's going to be up to our offense to generate more than that and get the win. I think if we score more than 16 points, we're going to win this game. So, Michigan football, this is your time right now to make a statement. They embarrassed us at home last year. We can't let them beat us again, man. I'm saying this like I said against the Michigan State game. I mean, aren't we tired of losing to these guys? I know I am. I'm tired of seeing them beat us. I'm tired of seeing these Ohio fans talking trash about us, talking about our football program, talking about how many times they beat us. This is the time that we have to get the victory and shut them up and shut them out of the playoffs. So anyways, that's the video for today. If you like the video, please feel free to leave a like. It'll definitely help my channel. Once again, if you have anything to say about the video, any comments, anything I missed, anything that you feel that you want to add to it, definitely feel free to leave a comment in the comment section below. And if you love my content, you like it, and you want to continue on watching, definitely hit that subscribe button and subscribe to my channel. I try to upload as much as possible. For Michigan football, it's at least twice a week. I'm not sure what I'm going to do once the season is over, but I'll definitely still be posting stuff on things that go on in the news with us. And, I'm posting other content other than Michigan football. I always talk about college football in general. I talk about my favorite NBA basketball team, the Toronto Raptors. It's a series I do every Wednesday. And I have general topics that I talk about throughout the week through my gameplay videos for whether it's Destiny, Call of Duty, whatever the case may be. So, if you like my content, I definitely have a lot to say. Definitely check out all my videos. Subscribe to the channel. And let's just make this channel grow. Anyways, thank you for watching. Like I said, if you're celebrating Thanksgiving here, happy Thanksgiving. I hope you enjoyed your day. And I look forward to making another video where I talk about our victory on Saturday. Anyways, thank you for watching. Go Blue!